Alright guys, just got the world's best belt put on, the General XP. Going off, you can see just a little bit of belt drag there. Oddly enough, just a little bit right there. Not sure why. I took it off, cleaned it all up. Here's the old belt. I don't think it looks bad. Other than I found one spot on it. I'm looking for it now. I suppose I covered it up with my tape. All right there. One little spot. I don't know if that's really bad or not. But when you flex it, it does open up a little. So what I did is, they always say, I mean, it's a backup belt now, but which side that it's running on, so you make sure when you put it on, if you ever have to, that it's back war on the sheaves. I don't know that it matters now, because it's just a backup, so if something ever happens with the world's best belt, then I guess this will be getting me home, hopefully, and that's it. But we'll see. So it's easy enough. Toolkit in general comes with this side is for adjusting the springs, this side is for the clutch. So you just stick this guy in like this, and I'll just push it in, it backs the clutch off, opens it up, and then you can more or less just pull this over, pull the belt over, and walk it off, slide it off the other side. I blew all the clutches out, got those all cleaned up. Pretty incredible how dirty it is. It's kind of crazy actually, but I mean right here is the actual air intake for it. So I blew through the hose, cleaned it all up. It's got 500 some miles on it now, so I guess it shouldn't be that unusual, but wiped out the cover, checked this little rubber seal or silicone seal, make sure it all looks good, put it back together, and let's see what kind of results we got with just the G-Boost. I got it from Gilomen. It's 140 bucks plus shipping. I think it was like $151, I think. So, but I've heard lots of good things about it. So we're gonna see if it gets rid of the notchiness and give it a full review once it's broke in. It says 20 miles, drive 20 miles, shut it down for 30 minutes, drive it 20 miles again, no more than 3/4 throttle, but in a full range of clutching. So basically, you know, right to 3/4 and then let up, let it completely back shift, and everything in between. So I'm gonna do that and give you a view once it's all broke in. Alright guys, just put the world's best belt. I bought it from Gilomen, it's made by G-Boost. Just put it on the General XP. I got 11.8 miles on it. I'm gonna break it in just like they asked for. 20 miles, no more than 3/4 throttle, and then let it sit for half an hour, cool down, and do it again. I can't believe the difference already, actually. There's none of the jerking that everyone, you know, basically the pain in the butt that everyone doesn't like. Take off slow. I don't know how easy it'll be able to tell. I'll come to a complete stop. I'm in higher range, I'm on blacktop, but I'm on 32-inch tires as well. And just go as slow as you can possibly take off. There's not a single jerk to be found. I can't believe it. And I don't hear any belt slap anymore. I didn't have it very bad at all inside my clutch card when I just took it all apart. There was very little touching. But last week, well, this last weekend we went riding, and it actually was sitting idling, and I could hear it smacking the case, smacking the cover. So I took the cover off and just kind of moved it around, and it seemed to take care of it at idle. But now the belt slap when you're driving, it's completely gone. So I don't know 100% if it's because the belt is still new, it's a little bit tight. But like I said, you know, it's got almost 12 miles on it. I'm gonna break it in just like Polaris asked for and Gilomen asked for. And I wanna do this step by step. Basically do the belt first, break it in, run it, see how it does, put some miles on it. Maybe it gets rid of the belt slap. I mean, like I said, there's nothing, there's no noise, it's so smooth, it's unreal. Compared to what it was with the stock factory belt, especially after I went to the 32-inch tires. It was a little bit, a little bit jerky as you're like trying to pull it in the trailer in low or high range. I noticed it reversed quite a bit as well. So maybe this is the ticket. Maybe this belt is just the right compound with these XPs that it's going to take care of it. So I'll keep you posted, but I'm going to get it broke in and we'll go from there. All right, guys. So I broke in the world's best belt. Did the 20 miles, alternating the throttle up to 3/4, and then let it cool for 30 minutes to the next 20 miles. The thing's quiet. The belt is quiet. There's zero belt slap. Mine wasn't a terrible case. I know a lot of guys had it a lot worse. I would just hear mine a little bit on deceleration, below 10 miles an hour, going downhill. That's the only thing I got. I did have that weird instance this past weekend when we were riding. Don't know what the deal was, but we rode, came back. It was sitting idling. Like the belt was smacking the cover, the case. I took it off, readjusted it, completely went away, didn't hear it again. I put this new belt on. Like I said, broke the thing in, just like Gilomen and Polaris recommends. It's smooth, it's quiet. I have no belt slap. Actually, I have a little video at the end of this of a 0 to 70 run when it shuts off at. And it took a few seconds off of that 0 to 70 from my last video that I did with the 32s on the stock belt. There's something to be said for this belt. It was like $140, $150 delivered to my door. I think I'm going to run it a little bit and just verify. I put about 120 miles on this past weekend, so I know that part of it's good. But I'm going to wait to put the rest of the clutching and stuff together until I see if this is really the real deal. It seems like it is.